the MHRA, get most of their funding from pharma. So the FDA gets 65% of its funding from big pharma. So it's in the interests, in a way you can understand, so the people working the FDA who are approving the drugs, they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them, but also if they are friendly to industry, they potentially know that down the line they're going to get offered lucrative jobs with big pharma. You know, government jobs don't pay as well as these big corporations do. So it's a huge bias in the system, and it's damaging. It's very, very damaging.
And
you use the right word.
On that.
Disgusting.
What do you mean they get?
Word,
what do you mean they get 65% of their funding from big pharma? Like, what do you mean? Why isn't the federal government funding the FDA?
Yeah, well, that's a really good question. So I think things really started to, this is part of the economic system we're in, Megan. So in the up until sort of the 80s, maybe early 90s, most of the funding of these regulatory agencies came from government. But
the Breaking Bad syndrome. So Breaking Bad is this very popular TV series, and you see the evolution of the character over the series to change from a very nice, upstanding citizen to an absolutely horrible criminal. Even more than money, there is kind of the thrill of doing this business and realizing how powerful you are. They get addicted to their own product. And that product is not drugs, it's the thrill of running an illicit website.
अगर किसी को ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग सीखनी है, पहली स्टेप क्या होनी चाहिए?
ऑप्शन एक ऐसा बिजनेस है जिसका बेसिक स्वरूप यही है कि वो अनप्रोफेशनल के हाथ से पैसा लेकर प्रोफेशनल के हाथ में दे देता है। कि अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं और आप चार्ट्स नहीं देख रहे हैं तो आप बहुत बड़ी गलती कर रहे हैं।
हेलो सर।
हेलो, कैसे हैं आप लोग?
बढ़िया सर। सर, स्टॉक मार्केट की आपकी जर्नी जो है वो कहाँ से शुरू हुई?
जब ये हर्षद मेहता का मतलब ये देखिए उस समय बहुत पॉपुलर हुए हर्षद मेहता, और एक मैगजीन शुरू हुई थी बिजनेस टुडे। तो बिजनेस टुडे का जो पहला एडिशन था वो मुझे आज भी याद है। उस पर हर्षद मेहता की तस्वीर थी। मैं शायद 5th स्टैंडर्ड में रहा हूँगा या 6th में रहा हूँ, मुझे याद नहीं। और उसमें एक लेक्सस गाड़ी उन्होंने खरीदी थी जो उस जमाने में शायद 50 लाख रुपए की थी। तो उसके साथ उनकी तस्वीर छपी थी। दैट इज़ द अर्लीस्ट कनेक्शन जो स्टॉक मार्केट से मुझे याद आता है। इसके अलावा मेरी मदर जो है वो
Things are going to get wrecked because they need to be.
Why don't you say what I'm saying?
Sure. The first item that President Trump is signing is the rescission of 78 Biden-era executive actions, executive orders, presidential memoranda, and others.
For a lot of Americans, it just looks like change. Donald Trump is someone who campaigned on saying he would test American institutions. And it looks like Donald Trump is delivering on these promises to upend Washington, to drain the swamp, to do it completely differently.
It was as if he was sending thunderbolts out to the country.
And here is the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Treaty.
All I have to do is put my Sharpie on the page and I can make law a reality. And he did one after the next.
Well, I'm not a doomer, and we were myself and other economists that have been doing this for a long time were wrong about the recession in 22-24. But the problem is when you avoid the pain that should have come then, and you blow a bubble like they did with illegal immigration, you've misallocated capital. The Fed made bad decisions, corporations made bad decisions, and the capital market made bad decisions. So when this all corrects and equilibrium is restored, because that's what markets are, they eventually reach their equilibrium, there'll be a lot of pain. Now, I'm not a doomer. This pain is good. Lower home prices are good for the millennials and Gen X that are younger. This is not necessarily a bad thing. Now, obviously, I don't want people to lose their jobs, but that's just this reset, not great reset, but this financial reset is basically going to pass